Today is August 8th, 2024, which if you add all those up together, it equals 888. Eight on every other year, whether it adds up to an 8 or not, is referred to by many as Lionsgate. And there is significance and meaning behind all that, to be sure. Ooh, nice big deep breath. And as I came into focus on this year's 8/8, which also 2024 happens to be an 8 year, so it's 888. One of the things that's really striking me is the proximity of this date, which is often referred to as a portal, to the Perseids meteor shower that is super active this weekend coming up on this year of 2024. And it is an annual event that comes around July to August. For those of you on my mailing list, this year, 2024, I am doing a series for clients and newsletter subscribers it's a 6-part series on the field, the collective field, how to work in the field, and how that applies to real life, and so on and so forth. This month's, August's, Biofield supplemental, which will go out in a week or so, is around the collective field. If you want to go to my website, RebeccaCarner.com, and sign up for my newsletter, you can sort of jump into the slipstream right now. And if you are watching this live video after the fact, even years after the fact, you can always go to my website, RebeccaCarner.com, and reach out to me. And if that information hasn't been released on my broader YouTube channel, then you can request it. And I will be happy to send you the links for the unlisted videos that are currently subscriber and client only information. But one of the things that was really in preparing the information around the collective field, so each person, everything has a field. Yes. And then every field then combines, kind of like so many Venn diagrams, into a collective field. And recently I had heard described the collective field of more populous areas is denser, and the collective field of more rural places is more diffuse. But globally, there are so many fields happening that it creates almost like a skin, right? A bubble around the globe, globally speaking. Y'all, this year, wow, and August, the tumultuousness, the tumult in the field is big, and expansion and good things are happening, and they are intense. I am right there with you guys. Wowza, right next to you, right next. So on this 888 and the proximity that we are to the current meteor showers, and the peak weekend will be this weekend, I was contemplating meteors last night, and it occurred to me that if the single most influential element on a particle is its field, then as individuals, our fields are the most influential element on us. As a collective field, any group or community, its collective field informs it deeply. And globally, the same can be said. So globally, we are about to have untold oldness. Rocks and particles incinerate themselves into our field, the atmosphere of the Earth. We do it every year, but if you really stop and think about it, these are bits from the tail of a comet that have been collecting, radiating data in the ether and in space for who knows how long, okay, right? And as a planet, we're about to freebase them. They are going to incinerate themselves into our collective field, and all of that knowledge that they have been collecting, all of that information is going to be dispersed immediately into the global field around the Earth. And each one of us can't not be a part of that. Right? Okay. So on this 888 arrival cosmically, and as we about to get hit with information packets that will immediately be dispersed throughout our fields, I wanted to tune in with that concept and with that intention. And with the concept that if we gain and assimilate information, that we grow in wisdom, right? So if there is anything that you wish you knew, if there is any aspect of your life that you wished you had certainty on, or that you wish that you knew that you couldn't fail, right, because you were so well informed. You knew that you had all that you needed to pull some aspect of whatever you're hoping for, whatever expansion or evolution you're hoping for. If there is anything that you need for that, what if you imagined it arriving in a Stardust packet this weekend? And you couldn't not get the information, right? You can only get the information because it arrives and kind of like a gentle mist. It's going to apply itself evenly around the globe. Yeah. Stardust wisdom, ancient wisdom, ancient on a scale that we kind of can't grok, right? ancient wisdom on a scale that we can barely wrap our heads around is arriving to us arguably all the time, but very concretely so this weekend and around this time of year. And assimilating and appropriating what is appropriate for us, each individual, right? For whatever journey we're on and for whatever we're needing to do or generate or learn or heal. Yeah. What if the atmospheric answer was you? What if you knew that the atmospheric answer to whatever you're seeking could be arriving this weekend, right? What would it be? What would it be? Right. Right. Good. Good. Well, hold on. I just dropped a fork. Whatever you are seeking, whatever your journey needs next, what if the answer to your query, to your question, arrived atmospherically and effortlessly to you this weekend? That is my That is my 888. Whew, that kicked off some heat. Yep, okay. It can be that easy. All knowledge, all wisdom, all understanding already exists. It's already out there. We might not know how to embody it just yet in some ways. But compassionate understanding and grace-filled wisdom is already a thing. It's already fully there. And little stardust packets of it are arriving. Yes. Right. I see that somebody who I am unfamiliar with gave me a shout out. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Shout out on 8-8 to you. Shout out. Shout out all round. Right on. Okay. Have a great 888 Lionsgate. Have a great Perseid's meteor shower event arrival weekend. Be well, love yourself, trust yourself, take care of yourself, be proud of yourself. Keep going. Go softly. Thanks.